it feel like when your child don't hear you? Same house, same blood, but they act like they fear you, or they act like you weak, like your word got soft, like you talk all day, but the line.
I'm gonna give you 5 quick reasons why your child does not listen. So let's start with number 1. One is you're just talking, you're yelling, you're lecturing, you're screaming, you're hollering, and they're not listening. When you tell a kid, stop, don't jump on the furniture, and they do it anyway, and they don't stop until you get mad, that means they got you figured out. They know how to push your button right to the end, when in fact you should be teaching them to do what you said do the very first time you said it. And if they don't, take action. Number 2, you keep changing the rules. You cannot keep changing the rules, man. Woman, you confusing a child. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you tell them to I'm gonna use the example again. If you tell them, quit running through the house, stop jumping on the furniture, and they do it, and then you discipline them, then next time you do it, you don't discipline them, that's a sign of laziness. And trust me when I tell you, kids will take advantage of that. You got to be very consistent with them. If they do it, you got to discipline them the same way every time. You can't say, okay, I'm gonna let you get away with it this time. I do it again and see what happens. Well, 9 times out of 10, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do it again and see what happens. Number 3, you're negotiating and debating with kids. Don't negotiate and debate with kids. At the end of the day, you should know what's best for your child. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you know better than they do, at least in most cases, right? But when you start negotiating with them, they feel like they have authority. You just handed them some authority, or even a partial authority. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't listen to your kids, because you got to listen to your kids. You got to listen to the kids, and they should be heard. But you don't get into a debate match with your kids, because when you do that, you just on a same level. Don't debate. Lay it down, put it down, say, this is my final decision. This is it. And that's all. And after that, they'll start getting in line, because what it is they wouldn't want to put you in a position where you have to even do that, because they know there's no negotiating. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if you had to go to jail, no ifs, ands, buts about it, if you get caught speeding 10 miles over the speed limit? Guess what you're going to do? You're going to quit driving 10 miles over the speed limit. And so will your child. Number 4, get out of your emotions. You know why I said it like that? Because that's the hardest one for me. I'll get fired up, right? But you got to calm down. See, and here's why. A lot of times your kid will do something, or you will hear something. Wow, I can't believe. But what's that gonna change? What is it gonna change? You can holler and scream all you want to. What is it gonna change? I know what it is. It's gonna change the way your kid look at you. Your child will never see you the same. They're gonna say that you emotional. You're too emotional, and depending on your emotions dictates what the punishment is gonna be, or if I'm right or wrong. So you can't be up and down. That's kind of like showing signs of bipolar. You might need to go talk to somebody about that, right? But on the real, when you get emotional, you make bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? And it also shows the kid, your child, that you're not balanced, and they just somehow begin to lose a little bit of respect for your word and what you say. Now, I know that might be a hard one to swallow, but listen, if they had respect for what you said, you wouldn't have no problem saying what you're saying, getting them to do what you want them to do. So obviously something's wrong there. Number 5 is a big one for me. You only communicating with your kids when something is wrong, and I'm not just talking about every day. Hey, come eat, come, get dressed and stuff like that. I mean, just really talking to them, really sitting them down and speaking with them. A lot of times kids just want to talk. They just want to talk. They want to tell you about their day. They want to tell you what happened in school. You know what I'm saying? They want to tell you who they like, who they've been dating, who they want to go date. It's just anything. I'm talking about age appropriate, right? And we're not there to listen to them. We're not there to talk to them. We're only there to discipline them, because people done told you that you shouldn't talk to your kids about that stuff. Just be serious all the time and jump on them. But here's what happens. They want your attention. They want to talk to you. And if you only talk to them when something is wrong, guess what's going to happen? They're going to give you what you're looking for, something wrong. And that'll be their way to talk to you. There is nothing like being able to sit down with your mama or your daddy, or both of them at the same time, and just talk. Just talk. Sometimes that's all they want to do is just talk to you. And learn your kid. Learn when to listen, learn when to speak, because you will learn a lot about them, more about them, when you just listen to them. And they like that. And they really, and it just builds a strong bond between you two. And then they can trust you, you can trust them, and you'll have a lifelong relationship, healthy relationship with your child. So there go 5 things. And trust me when I tell you, it's many more. You know what I'm saying? I just went over 5. It's many, many, many more. And I'll cover those in other videos. But the main thing is just stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Stay out your emotions. And when you say something, when you tell them you're going to do something because they did this or did that, make sure you follow through. Now, the thing is, a lot of people may say, but man, I done messed up. I done went against the grain on all 5 of them things. What can I do? Is it too late or what? No, it's not too late. It is not too late. I promise you. And I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do to correct that in the next video. So make sure you stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, like, share, and subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. All right. Listen, thanks for listening, and wake up before you go to sleep. Peace. I'm out of here.
Real talk, I don't sell fake hope in a fancy bag. I help parents tighten up what they already have. No cookie cutter plan. Every home got a code. Every child got a heart. Every parent got a load. I'm relatable because I've been in the seat. Felt that pressure in the chest when the house lost peace. Felt that father pain, parent pain, family strain. Trying to lead through love.